Come on. All right, today we're going to be adding some anchors to my setup of canopies, Harbor Freight canopies. We're gonna hammer these into the ground and get it to hold down these things. It's real weird. I'm finding the canopy turned over several times a week. Can't explain what is actually turning it over. So it's real important right now for me to turn this, anchor this down. Nina, come here. Come here. Nina. Hey, Nina, come here. Hang on a second. I'll get it. Hold on. Nina, come here. She's all right. Before I do that, I'm gonna have to set exactly what angle I want these to be at. Actually, the machines are pretty much set at the angle that I want. So, let me see here. I'm just gonna move this first one up a little bit, or to the right. Pull that over. And the other one I'll straighten it out and then I'll anchor them down. All right, let's do that. All right, now I take the hammer and I just hammer in the anchors. I'll speed this up for you guys. That's it for this one.
This one is not moving anywhere.
Now we need an adjustment for this pole. See if I can stand on this and put it in. Yes, I can. So, right here, it just snapped. I wonder if I can weld it back together. Wow. That's it. Oh, there's a tiny piece holding it. I could probably tack weld it. And judging by the black there, looks like maybe somebody else tried to do the same and their weld didn't hold. Interesting. Did not recognize that. Alright, so there's some of these poles on the Harbor Freight canopy had separated and spaced out, so I want to hammer them back in. That should be good for a while. So if you can see, we got the canopy, the actual cloth looped, hanging over. Maybe you can't see that. Over the end of the poles. So that last cross member. So that's what we gotta do. Every month or so. All right, I'll take care of the other one way down there, and we'll get started on the mower. All right, we're back. We are back. We're back. I got the pulleys, so we're gonna replace that pulley with a good one. All right, we're back under the mower. I'll get you guys a good view here of exactly where I'm gonna place these. And so keep watching, because let's get this nice and clear. All right, hopefully you guys can see this. All right, and we'll go ahead and make a comparison. So we've got this. We got this is the old pulley, and it was just like that. Here's a new pulley. It spins. This one doesn't spin. Actually, it looks like it might try to spin, but then doesn't. Stops. This one goes all smooth, goes all the way around. All right. And so we've got that back pulley is still, it's still working well. I mean, I guess I could change it. Sorry, the front pulley. Still working well. I suppose I could change it, but I don't know. I mean, while I'm here, since I'm here, I might as well change it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Joe Green? All right. So, because it's a V, that's a V pulley. The inner part of the belt goes around that, and then the outer part of the belt goes on the flat flat pulley, the flat surface pulley. So that's how that goes. So let me take off the back one. And we'll get the back pulley off as well. Should still be at 15. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. There we go. Pretty easy, huh? Take out that. There it is, size 15. So if you want to change your pulley, it's a size 15. And so we'll drop down the pulley. We'll drop this down. I mean, it's a little worn, but it's actually still good. I'll keep this around in case I have another machine that might need a pulley. It's got the deep ends on the top, so I'll flip it that way. The deep end of it is on the top. There you have it. This is how it should be oriented. And then while I'm here, I'll make sure the belt is also inside there, so that we can route it around it. Because there is a belt keep there. So when you're changing only the belt and you're not changing the pulleys, you need to have the pulleys loose, because the pulleys have a little, the body, the frame of the mower has a little metal lip that prevents the belt from coming off of the pulley. And so I need 3 hands here, but I'll make do with 2. Alright, so now I'll tighten this back on with the impact wrench. Not too tight. Not so necessary to be real tight. And then, so we'll put that on there. Alright, there we go. Perfect. And so now this thing should drive in all gears. And then we're going to just do a reverse of what we did. So now that we have the belt on properly, make sure it's still routed around the transmission in the back. We'll put the steering back on together. So when that will entail feeding the steering column through this. This is what prevents it from rubbing on the frame of the mower. And then we'll feed. Oh, this will be dusty. This will be dusty. And then we'll feed it back down through the hole. Alright, so to recap, we put the pulleys on, right? They're over here, right there, and right there. We put the pulleys on, and then that was a size 15. And then we came back over here and we fed the shaft, the steering column, through the frame, through 2 flanges, there's one flange up the top, back down through the other flange, and then through the socket, the gear, steering gear, and put the size 19 millimeter bolt back on here. And then we tightened it up with the impact wrench, making sure that we have the wheel straight and the steering straight up there as well at the time. So it's turned to the right a little bit, and so are the wheels turned to the right. And now we're gonna put the belt back on in reverse order. So we'll start by making sure the deck. We're gonna put the deck back on in reverse order. So we'll start by putting all the pieces basically back together. These hangers come off, and all they have to do is twist off, right? But all you gotta do is just put them back in and twist them so that they lock into place, right? And then they just stay in place like that. And then this hangs over the frame up here, back here on that. So that's for the deck height adjustment. You can adjust this screw to adjust the deck height. All right, so we'll make sure that the belt is back, routed around properly. We have enough slack in the front to go on the front drive shaft pulley, and we will lower the deck and put the cotter pins that I've secured up here back down here, and then there will be one on the front up there for the hanger in the front, that hanger there. Okay, so we'll get that done. Make sure the drive belt pulley is actually around the drive shaft. So the drive belt is around the drive pulley. Okay, it's around there. All right, now all we got to do is we got the belt routed around. The deck's moving smoothly. I'm gonna lower this down. Take care of this hanger in the back. Gotta come down more. I'll show you what I'm doing in reverse. All right, so you see this hanger, it's just loose. We're gonna stick this through this little hole here. Twist it 90 degrees and it stays locked in there. Then we'll lift this up and place it on the hanger. Looks like the deck dropped down a little bit, so there's no room there. So what I'll do is I'll step on the mower, lift up the deck, and hang the deck on that arm. There you go. Alright, it's hung on the arm. And now we put a cotter pin through the arm. It goes straight down. This mower has a super small fuel tank. That's not cool. That's not the right fuel tank for it. I'll show you guys. So under here should be all filled with fuel tank. You shouldn't be able to see through. This is why I know they were using it as a mud mower, because they put a tiny bit of tiny fuel tank there. A tiny fuel tank. Right under here. Under there. And it's real clean. That's not the original fuel tank. So anyway, let me go around to the other side, do the same thing. Hanger goes on here. Needs to lift up though. Needs to lift up the deck. All right. Cotter pin down through the hole. Boom. Done. It makes these decks so easy to put on. All right, here's the one I lost in the last video. And let's see if I lose it again or not. No. We're going to take care of this hanger here. After we get the belt on around the belt drive pulley. And then the belt keep one side, second side is over here. Find it difficult to show you guys. The second side is over here. We lift it up and over the short metal, up here and over, and of course the belt comes out. So put it back down. Put it back down. Here, like so. All right, that is in there. Now, let's see if we can make some tension and see if that spins. It's tight, actually. It's a little tight. It's not super tight. Now it's loose. All right. Now let's hang it. Let's hang the deck from the front. It goes right here. And then there's a washer for it, which I'm going to try to reach around and grab from the other side. Goes on the other side. There's the washer there. Can I find the hole with my fingers? No, that's what she said. All right, let's go around the other side here. there it is. Over here, I'm gonna stick that through the hole. Pretty much the reverse of what I did last time. Let's see if I can set you guys down so you can see. And I'll also get a blanket so I'm not laying in the sand. Right here. Through the hole. That's it. All right, we are all set to put the hood back on. But before I put the hood back on, I'm going to test it out, see if we can drive in all gears. Now that we have a good pulley that can spin. Oh yeah, let me try to turn around. Try to turn this air cleaner around. Pretty dirty. Needs a new one. I'll go ahead and change that. All right, now let's start it up. Brake is already on since I just did the pulley. PTO is off, and choke is all the way up. Jet is clogged, so I'll pull it down to low throttle. Let me make sure there's oil in here. Just some dirty oil in there. Feels pretty tight. First gear. second gear. Third gear. Full speed. All gears work. Oh, I like that. I do have to put a pin on that wheel there. Woo! Really grip. Yeah. All right, let me turn on the deck. So that's a success. Change the pulley, and now we have at least $800 machine. We got an $800 machine, especially after I get this wheel done. I got two wheels I can put on, but they're not the John Deere rim. So let's see what I can do about that. Gotta find that that pin. It's like a clamp pin tool that can put the pins on. So I'm gonna check Harbor Freight and then throw this out for sale. Thanks for watching. Sorry about that. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to the channel. Let's see if I get a scientist position somewhere, and then I can fix things, fix people, places, and things with my scientific knowledge too. Anyway, Civil Repair out.